Hi guys, doing this is your girl Skylar McJoy. Thank you so much for joining. If today is your first time seeing my beautiful face, remember to subscribe, like, and share. Okay, thank you. So now, today's topic is men have standards. You understand? And as a lady, you need to get one. Now, welcome. Let's dive right into it. Men know who they are, men know what they want, irrespective of who the fuck they are, irrespective of their finances. Even the poorest of the poor knows what he wants. You understand? So they have standard. Men think like one. That's why men are one. You understand? The reason why I'm saying men think like one is because when they were when they society uphold men to the highest. Society really respects men. Society expects more from men. So a man, if you meet a man will tell you, oh, I want to respect, I want you to obey me, I want you to submit. Men love respect and submission. They see it to be like, yes, indeed, I am the man. And if a man don't have money, he feels less of himself. You understand? So men have standard because society uphold them to the toppest, to the highest. So if you cheat on your man will never forgive you. If you don't take care, that relationship will end, irrespective of how many children you have, irrespective of how many years you guys have been in this. Immediately, if in the dating era or before you guys will start dating, seriously, this guy will tell you if you cheat, if you do, he will tell you everything you have to know about him. So if you fucked up, you know that at the end of the day, this guy will never forgive you, irrespective of whatever shitty thing you say. He will see you to be like, nah, like he can't come in terms with the fact that a fellow man banged you and then you understand he can't. So he would just leave your ass. That is why as a woman, I want you to understand that you need to have standard at all costs. Mama mia. You need to have standard. You need to know what you want. You need to know who you are. You understand? Have standard. Have standard. Don't be like, if a man cheats, you be like, oh, it's normal for a man to cheat. It is normal for a man to cheat. It is okay for a man to cheat. And then you will be there looking at him. You need to have standard. Okay, now let me tell you something. Know what you want. Okay, so if somebody like me, if my man cheats, is kind of low game. It's kind of a foul play. You understand? But somebody like you, if your man cheats, you understand. If your man cheats, you can be like, okay, let me forgive him. Let me be like, you forgiving him should come out with something. Hi, hello, welcome to this channel. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you've not. You forgiving that your cheating man, you forgiving that your cheating man should come with something. Me like this, I can never forgive a guy who cheats. You understand? Yeah. Hi, beauty. God damn it. Hi, Jack. Welcome to this channel. As usual, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You understand? Somebody like me, I can never forgive a promiscuous man. But I don't know about you. Hi, welcome to this channel. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Okay? Yeah, thank you. I can never. You need to have standard. You need to have, because men have standard. A man will never forgive you. A man will never forgive you if you cheat on him. I don't give a damn. Even if they see normal text message that you are messaging another man. If they've not seen it physically, they see true messages, they will never forgive you. If their fellow friends tell them that, I've been seeing you with I've been seeing your woman with this guy. He hasn't seen it, but he will believe his friends, and then he will leave you. He will stand on that thing and leave you just like that, irrespective of whatever shitty. You understand? That is it. But if a woman, when it comes to a woman's thing, this one will be prolonging. This one will be like, oh, it's normal. It's society will be like, oh, it's normal. It's in a man's nature to cheat. Is it? Fuck you. Hi, hello, welcome to this channel. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Okay? God, thanks so much for joining. You understand? Thanks so much for the like as well. You understand? Have standard. Now, if a man abuses you, the first time he abuses you, walk the fuck out. Don't give him grace. Don't gaslight yourself that is your fault. That you spoke too much. You spoke more than you have to. Thank you so much. You spoke more than you have to. That is no. Irrespective of whatever shitty thing you said to that guy, he has no right to raise his hands on you. So the moment he does it, walk out. Or if you can't, prepare your preparation. When it's time, you walk the fuck out. Hi, baby. Oh, baby. You are 6-year-old. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, baby girl? Why? What are you doing here? Are you sure you're 6-year-old? Are you sure you're 6 years old, or you're just saying something? Because girl, you need to be in the house doing those learning. You need to learn something, because this page is for adults. Yeah. I have no content for you like CCL. No, I don't have that such content for you. You need to be in the house, baby girl. Yeah. You need to be, what is the time at your end? Either you should be learning something, or you should be watching cartoons, do something, or sleeping, something, playing with your young, older siblings, do something, you understand? Or, go and watch Cocomello, like those kind of cartoons, yeah. Because whatever I'll tell you here, you will never understand anything. Yeah, you'll never understand until you go, before you get what I'm saying. So as I was saying, if a man abuses you, don't give him the grace. Do you think a man will sit down for you to abuse him? You think a man will sit down for you to slap him? Like you slap him? What the fuck? And he will just be looking at you because he loves you so much. Love is intentional act. Love is what you have to bring to the table. And me, I can never abuse my man. I don't even have the audacity to. So immediately, I don't know, I will say something, then you get agitated, then you start raising your hands. That is a foul play, because what I cannot do to you, you have no fucking right to do it to me. We are done and dusted. There is nothing. Immediately, there are certain things, immediately you do, we are done. Yeah, we are done. There is no turning back in that shit. I have boundaries. You need to have boundaries so that when that person calls it, it is what it is. If you don't have boundaries, this guy will just be using you, or you think the more you stay there, the more he will see that, oh yeah, good woman, he will never see you. He will never see you. He will useless you. Now let me tell you something. Sometimes men, they try their luck. They try to push your button to see how you will react. So sometimes this guy will just abuse you for something, just abuse you to see your reaction. Will you go? Will you stay? How will you react? It's just seeing. You understand? So if you react if he beats you, if he slaps you, or he tries to eat you and you are there crying, Why did you do that? Why you're crying? You're crying, girl. You don't have anybody. You don't have friends. You don't have families. Get the fuck out. Go. Go. Even if you sleep outside, go and sleep outside. Go and sleep anywhere. Aside, anywhere than rather than is. Don't give grace to an abuser. Don't give grace to a cheating man. Don't give grace to any negative energy. You understand? Don't. A man will never sit down for you to disrespect him. And then, irrespective of how broke he is, he will never sit down. So, why would you sit down for your man to be disrespecting you? Just be insulting you anyhow. Just be looking at you to be. What? You see how you are. You see how this guy is taking you for granted. There is a guy out there for you who will hold you and cherish you to the highest degree Celsius, who is even more than this Asuko pussy nigga. Yeah, there is a guy out there who is even more higher financially, education level. His level is much higher than. But the reason why you think, baby, the reason why you think there is no guy out there is because you still, you give this guy so much grace. So you see him to be perfect. Now, let me tell you something. Don't love a man more than he loves you. You understand? Don't love a man more. Let him love you more. Let him keep on chasing you to the very end.
Anas is there. Is he there?
I don't know. He's not yet. Now they go. Yeah. Close there, this one go. I'm talking. Okay. You understand? Don't. Oh, baby. Sorry about that. So, you understand? A man will not sit down for you to. The reason why you think because you love him more. Don't love a guy more than he loves you. Let him love you more. Let him love you more. And before you think of being in a relationship or any kind of whatever thing, you need to know who you are. If you know who you are, you know that this guy loves you or not, and you have standard. Standard is very standard. Let me tell you what standard is like. Rules and regulation. You see, if you are going to work in a company or if you are going to work in anywhere, your boss or the company have rules and regulation. Don't come to work late, don't do this, don't pass here, don't go here. So if you go to work late, you understand, they'll give you query letter, they'll tell you that what the fuck, or they'll deduct from your salary. If you defile the rules of the company, they would defile. You understand? You will be in a very hot soup. That is standard. And in this world have standard. Anywhere you go, it is standard. Standard simply means rules and regulations. If you don't have rules and regulations that governs your life, anybody at all can just walk in and just throw any shit at all with you, and you just be there looking at him, acting all good, acting all cool, acting. By the end of the day, it's not that you are good, it's just that you are stupid. Yes, everybody is good depending on how you want to see the situationship. I'm very good, you understand? I'm very good, but I'm not stupid. Yeah. If you treat me poorly, I'll just cut you off that instantly, especially if I don't get anything from you. If I don't benefit shit from you, I'll just cut the fuck off you. Like, just go. Bang, I'm good. You understand? I'm good, I'm calm. Do you know why? Baby, what's up? Do you know why? Because I have standard. Yeah, standard shouldn't be like you need to have money before you start having standard, or you need to be rich before you start having standard. In this, your lowest. Okay, so at lowest, like you're a human being, We are human being, and money. Let me tell you how money is. Money is you. You are money. Money is you. You understand? So, if you don't have standard, you'll never be rich. You cannot get to your destination. You can't be one of, you cannot be among the rich or among the powerful, or you can't even meet a high value man. You can't meet a real man. High value man simply means real men. Real men who are bound with their words, who have audacity, who face their own fears, who don't give a shit, who knows who they are. If you don't have standard, you can never meet such a man. Hey! Hey! God, I think. Okay, so baby, take. Yes, step. You understand? If you don't have standard, you can never meet real men. You understand? You'll be meeting these chicken chain men. Because let me tell you something. Real men will keep you on your toes. Real men will challenge you. Real men always keep themselves on their toes. So what of you? So you need to have standard. You need to see things clearly. If you have standard, you keep on rising to the top. Yeah, you keep on elevating your life. You just throw in a dust at all. You don't give a damn. Sometimes even though I'm not that high, and by the end of I don't tolerate no bullshit. No, I don't do that. Immediately I see that this is who you are, like at the end of the day, I'll just place you in a particular place. Immediately I start to see that, okay, I don't trust you, okay, you think badly of me, you think this, you think that, we are done. That is why I don't even have friends. My circle is so small. You understand? It's not there I'm highly private or something. It's not there I'm hiding. It's just that I know how to cut people off faster. Understand? My circle is too small. It's not that. And in my previous me, I don't keep long in certain relationship. I don't I don't waste that, like the way you will be like, oh, I've dated my man for 3 years, I've dated my man for 2 years, I've dated this man for 5 years, 10 years. I don't waste time like that. If you come and I see that this is who you are and it doesn't align to me, I will just walk the fuck out. I don't waste time. Like, so if I see you ladies that you date a guy so long, so freakingly long, and at the end of the day it is what it is, I just be looking at you like, what the fuck do you want? If you know what you want, things will align for you faster. Listen, let me tell you something. A guy can date you as long as, and he knows you are not the one. At the end of the day, he will never marry you. If it's time for him to marry you, he will leave you and go and take a lady out there who, that dream girl, whatever shitty thing they call it, you understand? If you are with a guy and you see that, like, let's just say you want to give birth, right? You want a child. You are with this guy. You guys are in a relationship, not married. You guys are in a relationship, and your aim is you want a child. And this guy, his attention is not children. He's not ready to be responsible. It's not saying he's not ready to be responsible. He's not ready. If you have a child, that's a different ball game. How you live, how you think, your things will change. And he is not ready to welcome a child yet. But you are ready, and you're saying from his talk and his everything that he's not ready. What the fuck are you still doing with him? 6 months is enough for you to know that he's not. This guy will not. 6 months, 1 year is enough. But you guys will be there with such men 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, making him change his mindset. Are you his mother? Do you think at his age his mother can even change his mindset? It is what it is. It's a grown-up ass. If you want a child and you come in a man's life and you see that he doesn't move, there is a guy out there who wants a child right now. There is a guy out there who will not let you, who will not. There is a guy out there who will not, waste your time and then, impregnate you. Your child will come. You understand? Yeah. If you want marriage, there's a guy out there who. What do you want? What do you want? That is the question you should be asking yourself before you get a guy in your life. Don't just be in the relationship what you want. This guy is not going to your direction. Instead of you to see the road clearly, you are there forcing. Now, okay, so if you force this guy, okay, this guy, I've gotten pregnant for you. I've gotten you pregnant. The baby have come. If he's not taking care of the child, you say it's irresponsible. Irresponsible like what the fuck? If he was ready, you wouldn't have been lamenting, trying to make things right with him. He wasn't ready, you force your way through. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. So if he's not taking care now, you force your way. Like you want to get married, this guy is not ready for marriage, you force your way through. And now if he's not being responsible as a husband to you, you are saying he's a bad man and he has changed, he has done this, he wasn't ready. If a guy is ready, you will know. Just leave them and let them be. He's not ready, there's a guy out there who is ready. What do you want? You need to make your request clearly. So if you know what you want and this guy has it, it is what it is. If he doesn't, you move. That's standard. What are your standards? What are your rules and regulations? What are your boundaries? What are your tolerance? What do you tolerate? There are certain things. There are certain things I tolerate. There are certain things I can't. You understand? Yeah. There are certain things in a relationship I'll just tolerate and see how it goes. And there are certain things too I can never. I'm not going to give you benefit of the doubt or something. I can never, because when the table turns and it is you, I don't think you can. You will never. You understand? You should, if before you make any decision, you should before you make any decision, before you give men benefit of doubt and things, you should see that, okay, if it's my man, will he have given me another chance? You should be thinking about that now before you give him grace or something. If he can give you second chance, why not? You can also give him second chance, but if he can't give you, there's no need for you to. Yeah, don't prove your worth. Worth is not something that they prove. Worth is something that if somebody wants to, is visible. It's like you're beautiful. You see the way you're beautiful, then somebody will say you're black. Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to do printing.
Okay.
The A3 ratio.
No, I don't have A3. It's A4. You understand? Then somebody will be like, what was I even saying? You need to know who you are. All what I'm saying is, if you don't know who you are, you don't like you are beautiful, and then somebody will say you are very ugly, you are this, you are that. You are beautiful. Now I want you to understand this thing, that as a lady, you are automatically beautiful. Yes, there are some people who are very, very beautiful, but you should understand that you are beautiful because you are an attractive being, because you beautify this world. You understand? Yeah, God created you so beautifully. So it's irrespective of whether this lady is more beautiful or something, at the end of the day, you should have it at the back of your mind that you are what? Beautiful. Men have standard. Men know who they are. Even the poorest of the poor knows what he wants. If you don't have what he wants, he will leave you in the trenches. This world is a transactional world. This world is what? Transactional world. God said, don't worship any other gods apart from me. If you don't worship me, you go enter hell. It's transactional. If you don't worship him, you are entire. So you need to put your shit right. You need to follow the 10 commandments. If you don't, at the end of the day, hellfire straight. You understand? So don't be like, when you enter a man's life, and you're a good guy, it's because of my money. No. Life is transactional. You understand? If you don't work hard towards your goal, you'll be poor. That's transactional. Why should we work hard before we get, before we can live comfortably? But that's how life is. That is exactly how life is. So at the end of the day, if a man comes in your life, you understand, he has seen something. If that thing gets missing, or if he no longer needs your services, it is what it is. There are certain men who love you genuinely. You understand? That one too is there. It is rare, but it is there. And there are certain men who don't. Maybe he has seen that you are soft. Maybe he has seen that he can take advantage of your ignorance, of your naivety, of your stupidness. He can take advantage. So he will come out. So I'm watching this movie in Netflix. And oh girl, wow, God, you understand? He will come out so soft, so cool. So now let me tell you something. A lot of certain men are trickish. If a man comes forth and tell you about his weakness, he does. Okay, so let's continue from here. So as I said, you need to know who you are. You understand? How standard. It's very, very important. If a man comes to you, say there are certain men who cannot grow alone. They need women like you to grow themselves. So men who are naive and they don't know what the fuck it is going on. They need you guys to grow their life. So when they get to that kind of height that they wanted, then they'll just leave you as it is. Now there are certain men too that they are very insecure of your growth. They are very insecure of your success. So they'll do everything in their power to let you doubt yourself. All these things you need to know. You understand? A real man, an insecure man, a real man who is really into you will never ever let you feel low. There are certain men too, when they come in your life, they want you to, all your friends, your families, your loved ones, they will just cut you off from them. They will try to convince you, see the way your friend is, see how she is. She's very disrespectful and she's this, she's that. Don't be around such a friend. She has nothing good for you. And check your mother. I said they'll cut you off from your friends and families. So at the end of the day, you are only seeing him. You are only seeing him. You are only seeing him. That's it. Like he is your only access. And your business too, it will make you stop running your business. Like it will never let you improve. When you were single, you were okay, you were living, living your life, fulfilling. Now when you become when you oh when you when you had him in his life, at the end of the day you are down. Now let me tell you something. If a man is in your life, the moment you become two, there need to be improvements. Yeah, two, double improvement. If you are double and then at the end of the day you are sinking, like don't say, oh life, or life happens, or he hasn't got it. Don't create excuses for a fool. Stop creating excuses for a fool. Stop. That is where you will be living in dululu. At the end of the day, this guy will leave you, and then that's why you be cursing. That's what like karma is not coming any shittily way. You have to lose yourself, and that's how it is. Stop creating excuses. Let me tell you what life means. Let me tell you what if they say life happens. Let me tell you, life happens when this man gets accidents. You understand? Very crucial. He's hospitalized, you understand, he's in any kind of illness and something. But when a man is the man have lose his job, no, I'm not going to take that, because let me tell you something. Men love money, you understand? Men love money. So a man will not sit down and wait for him to sink before he would think of, I have to lose my job. That man will be thinking, that man should think beyond and be like, nah, I'm losing, I need to get another work, I need to do this. Men do so many things to make money, you understand? If the work they are doing is not bringing them enough money, they will do extra so that they'll get more money, you understand? So if you sit there and be like, his work is not going well, is your man a female? Why a man is so comfortable, why a man sit down, wait for him to lose his work, is because he knows you will always be there for him. He knows you will always be cleaning his mess. So he was, there are certain men who are very comfortable in asking their women for money. As I'm saying, there's this movie I was watching, I'm still watching. You understand, there's this guy, the guy was down, finances. He is rich, but sometimes he was down along the movie. And this woman is very, she's also a businesswoman. She's okay, she's rich. And then the woman was like, oh, I want to help. This guy was like, I don't need your help. And then, okay, so the lady gave the money to one of the guys, one of his boyfriend's men, one of them. And then when a boyfriend find out, this guy was like, let's break up, I don't need your money. I've told you I don't need your money. That's very disrespectful of you, you understand? That's a very honorable, man, real man. But you have certain men who are so comfortable in asking. They will take the money, because at the end of the day, we are in this shit together. So you understand? Yeah, you have to help. And let me tell you how the ways and means to help a man. Help a man by motivating him. Your motivation is really, really important, especially if he's really, really into you. Motivation only. Don't go and be there financially. That's an insult to a real man. And if you go and take this kind of jealousy, insecure assholes, if you help him the first time financially, that's the end. You'll be asking, you have audacity to be asking you every day. And if along the way you start complaining and be like, oh, I don't have money, you'll be like, okay, so now that you are working, now that, okay, so now you don't see me again, now you don't respect me, now you see me to be this one, that's how they are. You understand? Know who you are, and know how, and know a man's intention towards you. That's it. Sometimes the things I listen, the things I listen to, how men treat women, then they are complaining and things. I don't blame the men, because at the end of the day, you women, you are adults. You are not. Oh, Shana. At the end of the day, you women, you are adults. You're not child. Now, be vulnerable around a man who is ready to protect you. Stop being vulnerable around men who you know this guy will take advantage of you. I'm telling you what is there to be told. I don't just wake up and be like, oh, Skylar, I'm in love. No. I have seen that this guy is genuinely, you understand, yeah. And if I'm vulnerable around him, he is ready. He hold me up. Not a guy that you are vulnerable around, and at the end of the day, he will use it against you. You tell this guy about your ex, how your ex treated you, you think you've met a real man. When misunderstanding rises, he will use it against you. That is why your ex treated you that, because you have a very bad character. Baby. Baba. I'm feeling sleepy. Sorry. You understand? That's why there are certain things and don't tell. There are certain things don't before you tell a guy about your insecure, like as in your secrets and this, and you need to check the kind of guy. And let me tell you something. I was saying something earlier, but let me say it. If you meet a guy and this guy, the first things he starts saying is, and my family, and be like, life is so hard, and then, oh my God, you cannot imagine, I went through hell, I've been here. The first thing it starts. Now, let me tell you something. Guys love to impress their women. You understand? A guy will never ever let you feel weak. A guy will never ever be weak in your eyes. The moment there are certain things, I'm not saying it can never be weak in that relationship. I'm saying in the beginning, they love to impress. In the beginning, if this guy is weak in your eyes, that's a con game. He wants to use you and grow himself. So it will come out to be so kind of weakly. It will come out to be so, oh my God, the things I've passed through, and my mother is this, and my father is this, and I went here. Oh my God, I've really suffered. At the end of the day, he wants you to have sympathy. He wants you to have so emotional. He wants you to be like, oh my God, this guy have really suffered. And women, we are emotional. So if you don't know who you are, I've not been in this shit before, you start treating him so caring. Like, you start treating like your son, like so precious. So even if you want to be pissed off with him, you remember what he says, and then you kind of cool down. You remember his family. Let's just say it's true. Whatever he says is true. But he's using that to get you to do whatever shitty thing he wants you. You understand? Men love to impress their woman. At least the first introduction, they love to impress. They have to be like, oh, I have a car. Not even car per se, but he will talk to you in a way that you feel impressed, in a way that you feel like, yeah, you've met a real man. Yes, he will impress you. So along the way, when he sees that everything is sorted out, when he sees that you two are one, you two are this, that's where it will be like, oh, I've gone through this. Then to say you've gone through, it's normal. But in the beginning, if he says all these shitty things to you, he wants you to feel vulnerable. He wants your sympathy. And the more sympathy you get from him, the more you do. It's like the more you are there for him and things. He doesn't love you. He doesn't love you. Men love to impress women. Men will never let you feel, as in, men will never act weak in your eyes. Men will never act weak. At least the first runner-up. Like the introduction is all about impression. So he will never let you see him weak. Now, as a lady, let me burst your bubbles. Do you know that if you are with a guy who is now making it, and eventually he makes it, and then he takes you along, you will never respect him? I'm telling you what is there to be told. If you meet a guy in his poor state, and you guys rise the top, you will never respect him. If he does anything bullshitty, you always prefer him. Or that when you were down, I bought you this. Today you're talking to me like this. You that I was always there for you. You that I did this. You always be referring him to his past. That is why a lot of men leaves women who they go with. They will leave you behind and then go and take a lady who never saw their suffering, who never saw how they succeeded. It's not that if they go and take those women, they will beat those women or they will just be talking to them anyhow. Men cherish respect. Respect comes in a different way for men. You understand? Men cherish. I mean, that woman don't know how he made it or something. So if something happens between them, some misunderstanding, that woman will never refer him back that I did it for you. No. They'll talk about the issue that happened. What caused, they will just be talking around it until they get in an agreement. But when it comes to you that you helped him, you were always there for him, and now, things, God willing, things have now, succeeded, everything is, and then there is misunderstanding. Oh, you always refer this guy. You always refer him. You always let him feel his past. Yeah. I'm telling you, irrespective of whatever shit, you always be remembering. So a lot of times, they don't take the women they go with. They will leave them behind. Then go and take. It's not that they are wickedness. That's human nature. That is how it is. So as a woman, what am I saying? As a woman, stop. If you are poor or you are this or you are that, don't be with a guy who is also struggling. I'm not going to say, struggling guys they have no business in dating. They'll let you suffer, and you suffer for nothing. They'll let you suffer, and you suffer for nothing. They'll suffocate you. You are struggling. This guy is struggling. Who is supposed to take care of you? Who is supposed to take care of you? He's even asking you of something. So your little thing that a lot of you, when your parents give you money or when your father gives you something, then you end up you are going to give it to a guy. If your father gives you school fees or go and pay your school fees, you end up paying school fees for. And then in the near future, if he leaves you, say men are what? Men are what? You are schooling. What is your business in relationship? Okay, if you want to date or you want to, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Take a guy with her. And a lot of you ladies have this mentality that, rich men are wicked. You understand? Rich men comes with baggage. That's the same way poor men are even more wicked. Poor men they are even more wicked because every day they are irate. They want money. So if you don't take care and don't talk well, they'll just be, you understand? They are even the most abusers. Poor men, they cannot take what they dish out. If they are insulting you and you insult them the same and even more, then they'll just be agitated, and it will be so difficult for you to find a rich man beating a woman. It will be so difficult for you to find a rich man that just be there and be insulting, throwing tantrum. They know who they are. They know what they want. If you are coming to do anyhow, girl, they'll just give you one girl. You know them now. You know them. So I don't understand. The reason why you cannot be with a rich guy is you are not ready to have standard. You are not ready to change your mindset to get his level. You are not ready. That's why you be taking these chicken change boys. These boys that have nothing to offer. Because at the end of the day, those are the kind of men you can be controlling. Let me tell you something. When you get a man, a real man, a man who is higher, you understand, and he's into you, do you know that you can, it's not that you can control him, but he will make you feel like, oh my god, you are handling everything. He will leave everything for you to handle. He will make you feel like you are the queen in that relationship. It's better than you being with this chicken change boys. You get me? Ask yourself, if you're in a relationship with a guy or something, ask yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 15 years from now, where do I see myself with this guy? You need to be asking yourself such way. Don't just be there and be like, oh, nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow like her. Yeah. Stupid to be there and be like, anything that comes your way, you just take it. You need to be way ahead. So if tomorrow comes and it's not as you perceive, it is what it is. But if it is as you perceive, you are already prepared. That's how it is. Or if today this guy is rich, tomorrow no. I will say this and I'll continue to say this, that let me tell you, a man should never sit down for him to be kind of so down before he's like, oh, you don't know. No, it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be so. Nah, I'm not going to take that. You shouldn't. What the fuck is you wait for you to be so drunk? So it's not say what the fuck is you wait, like let's just say you are working in a company, right? You are working, you'll be sacked, or you've done something, or you don't want the company again, or something happened to the company. You need to prepare.